what is it that we want out of life? And for me, I won't talk about what I want. I will tell you what I've learned from two different vectors now. One is the world of trauma, and the other is the pandemic. And there's a convergence. The only thing important under those two challenges is relationships with others. I mean, if you think about it, well, you think about the world of trauma. The world of trauma tells you what is lost in a human being's repertoire by having a severe trauma history. The ability to trust another, the ability to feel safe enough to be in the arms of another. I don't mean totally safe, but safe enough to send cues of acceptance and warmth to another. Now, those who have experienced severe adversity still have the dream. They have the vision of that as a goal in life. But when the proximity of another comes too close on both, let's say, a psychological space or physical space, their bodies retract in defense because they don't feel safe enough to be in that. So the intervention model is to enable the body to feel safe enough to be in proximity with another. The pandemic is another interesting window into it, into our own, I would say, frailties and our own needs. The pandemic is threat. That's what it is, it's threat. It doesn't mean it's threat of death, but it's threat of disease, threat of a pathogen. And due to that, we try to reduce that threat. How? Through isolation, social isolation. But what is the worst thing that a human, and by the way, other social mammals, isolation is the worst thing, meaning that this is not what we like as humans. We want to interact with others. And so now others become a threat. And that really, quote, messes us up because our bodies want to hug and engage, but the presence of another is now a cue of threat. And it retunes our autonomic nervous system. So now without the experience and diversity of feeling safe with others, our nervous system gets retuned to have a lower threshold to detect threat. And that keeps us in this almost hypervigilant state. And now we are, in a sense, a traumatized species. We no longer give up our threat reactions. We're just not safe. And we see this in culture in terms of in the US with politics and everything, and even the vaccines, where as a social group, we should be concerned with all of us. But what people are saying, it's just me. That's all I need to take care of. And when do we become so self-serving or self-preserving? It's when we're under threat. It's a natural response. But what we forget is that when we feel safe and we are co-regulating with others, and when sociality works as that neuromodulator, we are benevolent. We're a benevolent species. We reach out, we enjoy helping, we enjoy being with others. So it's not like we don't get benefits. We like that. We enjoy it. It's part of who we are. It's not a operational, I give to you, you give back to me. When I give to you, when I'm a good host, I feel good.